Good.
So I was telling Jay and Josh that the Omoplata is going to be relatively similar to the triangle. And when I mean similar to the triangle, a lot of the setups you do for your triangle choke are going to kind of translate to how you would attack the Omoplata. And because the general idea here, when I'm attacking the triangle, I'm trying to trap a head and an arm between my legs. So I'm coming up here, get my hips nice and high, and trapping this here. If I'm going for an Omoplata, I'm just trying to trap one arm between my legs. I'm trying to trap it in a very specific way, but a lot of times, a lot of similar situations when you're attacking a triangle, the Omoplata is going to be right next door. Okay, we're going to look just at a super basic one tonight, and then we're going to start playing with more Omoplata entries going into the future here, going into the other classes. Because like I said, the big ingredients for Omoplata are getting the arm to do this. If you get the arm to do this, you have potential to attack it. And you definitely have potential to attack it if that arm's doing that when it's anywhere near your hip. Okay, no matter where you are, standing, sitting, side control, bottom side control, if you can get something going like this, you have an opportunity to attack the Omoplata. Maybe not bottom side control, but most positions. So we're gonna go for the triangle here. So just do whatever triangle setup you want to do. Let's do a stupid little wrist stuff here. Come up, cross my ankles. Now to defend this, to keep pressure off his neck, Raider wraps up my leg. Okay, he's gonna go right behind me. This is relatively common. I mean, this is not a super technical escape. A lot of guys will do this to solve this out, especially at the lower levels. And this is you're already seeing that this is Omoplata City here. But it brings up a situation that I want you guys to be prepared to deal with when you attack the Omoplata, and that's that your hips are going to be a little tied up here, because he's kind of hugging this pretty tight. So if I'm just trying to step my leg over top, I don't have a lot of mobility here, and I start losing my position here. And if I'm not careful, he's either going to limp arm out, or he's going to use that position to kind of stack me up. Yeah, and then he's going to roll me over into a turtle position. Okay? So I can still attack the Omoplata. I just have to have a strategy to create space. So we started out with a really loose Omoplata setup in the last class where there's a lot of space to work with. Then this next setup took a little bit less space. Now this one's pretty tight. So whatever triangle setup you want, boom, Raider hugs my leg. Okay, so when I go here, I can try pushing the head away, but a lot of times it's not going to be strong enough. For me, like I'm super weak, me pushing John's head away is not going to do a lot for me here. So what I'll do sometimes I get to a position like this is I'm going to control the elbow just to keep it there. All I do is put a little bit of pressure on it. I'm not doing a whole lot of work here. I'm just kind of building a structure to keep it stuck. So if I can't get him to turn away with just my hand, I'll bring my leg in front and I'll push away with this leg, and then I'll get this leg in front and start going. Okay? When you do that though, make sure you're doing it with some authority. Like don't kick your partner in the head. I mean, you can, but you probably shouldn't. You're not going to make very many friends that way. Just make sure you do it relatively quickly here. Because if I go here, Raider hugs my leg, and I take my time, get this leg in front, the same thing. He's going to stack me up, he's going to roll me over, and he's going to start taking turtle. So as soon as I get that leg in front, I got to push. Triangle, he hugs. So he's hugging this nice and tight. Go here right away, driving this foot out and down, just like this. Now this foot comes in front. The same thing, get this leg nice and heavy, start breaking them down. Always get this leg heavy. If I don't get this leg heavy soon enough, a lot of times, go to posture up a little bit. A lot of times guys get here and they're like, I got the Omoplata, I'm gonna hang out. This is kind of dangerous to do, because if I'm not putting enough pressure here, Raider's gonna start picking me up, he's gonna start posturing, it's gonna be tough. So as soon as I get to this position, driving this leg down to the mat, trying to break him down, then I can get my finish. Okay? It's a relatively basic setup. It's not super complicated. But once you guys start building that habit of fighting that head away, if they keep their head close to their arm, you're not going to deal with Omoplata, you're not going to be able to turn. So you got to be able to make that space open up, whether you're pushing away with your hand or chopping away with your leg. Okay? Play with that. Like I said, not fancy, but it's going to be a valuable tool to have in your arsenal.